Hey everyone, this is Kenzlo once again, and we're on a giant tower of sand because we're looking at the plot for the city. This is out, the village is off that way, home is back that way, desert and stuff, and the swamp and witch hut and everything are over that way. I found this when I was out exploring, found the desert and everything. Came back through and found the village, and I came through this way. There was some coal, if I remember right, and I think I might have been digging looking for a zombie dungeon somewhere in there, but it was just an empty cave. But I found this, I wrote it down, and I came back, and yeah, this is going to do it. This is going to work really well. So, I wanted to give you, I was going to walk around it a little bit and take a look at it from down low, but I wanted to get a good look at it from above, kind of give you a bit of an overview as to what I'm kind of planning on doing with this. So this, where I'm standing, is going to be the center of town. There will be, I'm thinking of doing a gated off, that way no villagers can get in, nothing can get out. Four-way nether portal. Just the ones that have another portal on four sides, just so it looks the same from all sides. With roads shooting off in each of the four directions. And then from there, we'll begin filling in businesses around the center of town, filling out homes as we go out further, and things. A couple things to note. I have some lava here. Those will be obsidian farms, and then they will get pulled over. So I'll be pouring water on that and getting obsidian from those because I'm getting kind of low on my supply. Out there is going to be a harbor of sorts. I don't think that really goes too many places, but nice collection of water, so I thought I would. I'm thinking of doing a quarry or something over there, designing something that looks like a quarry, just because there's exposed stone. Sounds like a good idea to me. I want to dig up all this sand, fill it in with dirt, and then I want to look at this area a little closer, but I was thinking of putting a park in over here. The other option would be putting the park in over here. That kind of ruins the quarry idea, but we'll take a look at that. So let's do that now. I have a safe fall, hopefully. I was hoping that would work and I wouldn't miss. But now, just do that. Pick up all the sand. That's right, pig. It is a tall pillar of sand. Tall pillar of sand. And get back out of here. Okay, so if we come over here, I liked the idea of this for the park. Like I wanted a big outdoor park with some trees and some paths to walk down and things. I liked the idea that it was kind of secluded on this side. That you had to step down to the park. I don't know. I like the idea of that. When I was first thinking about that, I didn't really consider this over here. While I'm here, I might as well. I didn't really consider this stone area. I don't know, maybe it is a bad place to try and do. If I decide to do the quarry option, which I haven't committed to, it feels like a bad place right beside where people are going to be playing and things, that this would be a spot where, I don't know, in theory, people are using heavy machinery and digging out a lot of the rock and everything that's here. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't want to send my kids, if I had any, over into a place where there's heavy machinery nearby and stuff. Oh, and look at that. I can see into the world. That's lovely. Let's try and get that. Yep, there we go. I'm still on the caving kick from... That's a big hole. I'm still on the caving kick from being over by the witch farm and having to light up everything. Zombie? I hear you. Anyway, let's get back out of here. There we go. Wasn't able to sprint for some reason. But yes, I like the idea of having a park here, and I think that overrules the idea for a quarry. So we'll have to come up with something else for that. And I guess when I say quarry, I don't really mean like a quarry. Like if you play Feed the Beast, there's an item in the industrial craft pack that is a quarry that will just dig a tube straight down to the bedrock. But I think I wanted to put a strip mine in here, and I was thinking that would be a good place to put it there, just because it looks like it fits there. But if I look over here, this also has a bit of the walled off area. I don't have enough for shears. Well, I do have enough for shears. I just have to get some stone first. All right, looks like we'll be doing this tour by night. I guess I could cut out when it turns night, and I can bring it back in during day. Yeah, I think I'll do that right now. It's getting to be dark, so because I forgot to bring a bed to sleep off the night, and this isn't properly lit up yet, I will cut here, and I'll bring you back in once it's morning again. All right, we're back, and let's head over to where option number 2 for the park is. This is another one. I mean, I could take out this. I'll probably end up taking this out anyway. I might as well just do it now. But if we level out the land a little bit here, not entirely, but some, get rid of a few large holes here, and some of these dirt mounds, I think we could make a nice little spot here for a park, and then that would allow the mine over there. But going back to the center of town, which I forgot to mark, so it's a good thing that hole is still there that I dug. Where was that? Here. Let's just mark this with sand. Here's the center of town. If we go out in one direction, like if you take the road the whole way out of town, that could lead to the mine just as easily as doing it over there. So yes, the hillside on that side over here by this exposed stone will be the park. It'll be a nice big park. You can try and figure out how to do some rides or something, like a swing set or something. I toyed around with a swing set in creative, and I have to admit it didn't look that good. But maybe one of you has a suggestion for a swing set or other playground material. You can grab this one here. But okay, so I've covered the harbor, the park, and I guess we'll send a mine out in one direction. I haven't really planned that yet, where that'll go, but it'll be maybe out towards the snow over there. Maybe we'll put it on the other side of that. I wanted to put an underground subway track that just runs the whole way around. I like the idea of that for quick access and just for some other kind of feature that a city would have. And then I do have a bunch of other buildings planned out. Like I have some things that are just things you find in towns, like a church or a school, a hospital. And then I have some things that I'm putting in specifically because they give me a place to put something, such as a brewer. That'll give us a place to put all of our brewing materials, everything. Put a library in because it's a good place to store books and the enchanting items. That worked out. Put an enchanting table there with all the bookshelves. Put enchanted books, written books, and things over there. Do a jewelry store where I can keep some of the items like emeralds and gold and iron and diamonds. A courthouse I'm using just because I want to make marble or the quartz pillars. So I'm doing a courthouse with the pillars in the front. An art museum where we'll make a bunch of paintings up and put them around and maybe come up with some other things. Bakery and grocery store and a builder supply store, movie theater, just some things that specifically have to do with what the what's the thing I'm looking for? With items in Minecraft and other items that just kind of flesh out what the town is. I took a look at the town that I live in, and I was thinking about what would be nice to have that this place has. And so, I mean, if you have any suggestions for what you'd like to see in a town, or if your town has something interesting and peculiar in it that you think would be neat to see in the city, leave a comment, let me know, or you can send me a message on Twitter, or, well, I guess Twitter is the only way I have outside of YouTube. But you could let me know. Always open to suggestions and interesting ideas. And if you have any ideas for anything related to this build, anything you'd like to see done, let me know. I'm going to take this. I think that should be enough for now. Actually, I'll grab a little bit more just to be sure that I have all of the obsidian that I need for this. Alright, that should be enough. Let me grab the water before I forget. Go back over. Of course, I took the sand pillar down before I forgot to do this. But I looked at it from above, and this is the level that I want the center of town to be on. So, pull the dirt back out. I think I want to get one more last look at this. Yeah, I think right about here will be where we put this in. Go. Oh, you stupid flower. Stupid flower indeed. Let's get the dirt back on the bar for this. Just to fill this around a little bit. Alright, 1, 2, 3. And I want to put glowstone or something in where these are. But I forgot to bring some with me. So Maybe I'll do something else. Maybe I'll try and use redstone lamps with the daylight sensor. Or something. I'll come up with something. But let's get this lit. And there is the official center of town. Open for business. I'll have to go through on the other side and connect these portals so they don't come out at the village or something. But okay, so as you can see, I did not end the episode as I was starting to say, and instead have torn this down, went back and grabbed some more materials, including the redstone. I liked the idea of doing the redstone on top with the daylight sensor. And let's, real quick, I want to finish this off so that I made some stairs, some stone brick stairs, and I've put those at the bottom as well, just to offset the awkward top. If this was just on top, it would look a little weird, I think. And then it also brings the portal up just a little bit, which looks good. Okay. So I want to use the daylight sensor. So right now, in case you missed the episode where I started to explain this, this is pulling in sunlight. And so if I put redstone dust down, you can see that it's enough to power these three. Oh, it's enough right now to power all this, but as the sun goes down, its signal power will decrease, and it will slowly turn these off. And that's not what I want. What I do want is this to work at night. So when it's not getting any signal from daylight, I want it to be powering whatever it is. So we need to invert it for that. And if I manage to actually bring everything I need, I should be able to do this. So we want a repeater, and then a block. And then the block will have a torch, and that goes out. That's good. So if I put the... Oh, I want another repeater here, because this block will power anything it's touching. So I want to do that. And it looks like it's working. I tried this in a creative world, and this much looked, and it worked like this. So I'm going to try and fast forward this until it hits nighttime, and I will see you as night approaches. We'll check to see if this is working. All right, I think that's it. Here comes the night. And if this works, when any last signal of daylight goes away, this should turn off, which will turn this torch on, which will light all of these. Let's see. Come on, nighttime. And come on. Does it work? How dark does it need to be? Hey, look, there he goes. All right. So now, let me get this out of the way. So now at night, these redstone lamps will be lit, and in day, they won't be. This is actually going to kind of be a basis for a daylight sensor and street light kind of thing I want to incorporate. Going along the roads here, I want to incorporate some form of a streetlight system using these daylight sensors. So that's still something I'm figuring out and working on. But this is now back up and running. Let me get this lit once again. And if we go through, I did go through and connect it, and if this works, yep, this is the new tunnel that leads to where the city plot will be. And because I already have two things going off on the one side of the hub, this one just continues straight through the one to the village and goes right onto the city. So that's all for now. That really is all for now. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next episode.